Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you've tuned into this channel all over the world. Welcome to Verdict TV, the news updates. Nigeria does not have to force Igbo to remain with it. We would have granted them Biafra, Northern Group says. Do welcome once again, and thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please do well to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please carefully listen to the end. The Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, has reacted to the recent comments made by a former Niger Delta militant, Azari Dokubo, regarding allowing the Southeast people to leave Nigeria. Recall that in a recent viral video, Dokubo begged President Bola Tinubu to allow Igbo people to secede from Nigeria, since some of them have been agitating for that since the 1970s. According to the former militants, he would organize 1 million signatures of citizens that are in support of his motion. He said Igbo people don't even need a referendum to leave Nigeria. All they need is a courageous National Assembly that can sponsor the bill. Reacting to the developments, the spokesman of the Coalition of Northern Groups, Abdulaziz, stated that his group is in support of the motion and he has already instituted a lawsuit on the matter. He said Nigerians should have allowed Igbo people to go since they do not want to belong to the country. Nigeria does not have to force the Igbo to remain with it. For more than 60 years, the Igbo and Biafrans have declared openly that they do not want to belong to Nigeria. They want their independent, separate state. We would have granted them independence and given them their Biafra Republic, or whatever it is they want to call it, he added. The northern groups have spoken concerning the Biafrans, the Igbos, who are actually agitating for a state of Biafra, that they want to leave Nigeria and create their own country called State of Biafra. And this agitation has begun since the 1970s, but they were not given the chance to actually leave Nigeria, and this is what is still causing issues in the country now, whereby the hyper members are not ready to back off. All they want is just to leave Nigeria and start their own country. Now, the Coalition of Northern Groups have also supported the motion that the Igbos should leave Nigeria, since that is what they have been clamoring for, and so that the violence and the issues that is going on in the southeast will not cease, it will not continue any longer. So he's saying that he has actually instituted a lawsuit on the matter, and that Nigerians should have allowed Igbo people to go since they do not want to belong to the country. But is it now that everything has scattered, that they are now voicing out for them to leave the country? But for the past 60 years in which they have been agitating, why have they not been given the opportunity to leave Nigeria? Is there something behind it? Let us look at some of the comments. Lawrence Eromoshele said that I just wish it happened so that some of us in South will join Igbo Biafra. We are tired of this lawless country. Amuna said, you have Biafra and the Biafra land does not have oil, while the South does not want Biafra Republic. You are there deceiving yourself for what will make you suffer for 1,000 years. Muhammad said it will get to a point that even if they don't want to go, we would force them out of Nigeria. I am tired of occupying the same space with those people who do not want to see any human being but themselves. They must go and fight themselves over there. They must just go or be chased out. The only Biafran state would they accept is one that includes every Igbo-speaking group, regardless of whether the group is currently not part of the Southeast region. But I think the solution to this secession is that the IPOB leader should be released. If he's released, it will show that they are serious, that they want the Igbos to go. But if he's not released, that means they still want the Igbos to remain in the country, Nigeria. But can Nigeria be divided? Can the federal government allow Igbos to leave the country? We have come to the end of the news. The question is, does Nigeria really need Igbos? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you.